So we're going to go to Unit 6. That's on page 4 and 5. Smart choices. So in this unit, we're going to talk about products. Products are things we buy at the store. And their safety and quality. Safety is how safe they are. Quality, is it good quality or bad quality? How good or bad something is. We're going to recommend products, report commands and questions, and add product review. Let's look at this picture. These are some ice cream cones. Do they look delicious? What do you think? Maybe strawberry, chocolate, mint chocolate chip. So before you buy something, you usually have to think about it before you buy it. So you need to consider. You need to think about it. So 1 to 4, which is most important? What do you think? Number 1, most important. Is it good price? What do you think? If it's cheap, will you buy it? Or maybe it doesn't matter. Useful. Can you use the product? Good quality. Is it well made? Cool design. Does it look cool or neat? What do you think is the most important? Price? Useful? Quality? Or cool design? Jungho, hello. For me, I think number 1 is good price. I don't want to pay too much money. So I think a good price is number 1. Number 2, quality. Usually a good price is bad quality because it's cheap. But I want a good price and I want good quality. Number 3, useful. For me, how much I can use it. Will I use it? Number 4, cool design. I don't really care about this. It's not that big of a deal. So this is how I rank mine. But how do you rank yours? What's the most important for you? So we're going to talk about products today. Products we buy. Can you remember what was the last product you bought? At a store or online? I think the last product I bought was some clothes I bought for winter online. Can you remember what was the last product you bought? Anybody want to go? Can you remember the last product you bought? Maybe clothing, or maybe you bought a toy. What did you buy? I will ask Erin, what was the last thing you bought? Erin, what was the last thing you bought? Can you remember? Or maybe your parents bought. You can't remember? Maybe your parents bought something. Shoes, okay. Maybe you bought shoes for school? So we need to make smart choices when we buy things. So how do we make smart choices? Let's go to page 6 and 7. So we're going to go over some vocabulary words. We can see a car crash here. And these aren't real people. We call them dummies. Dummy means not a smart person, but it can also mean like a mannequin, like a doll. Dummy. So crash test. This is a crash test. They have to make sure cars are safe, so they put them through crashes. But they can't use people, so they use dummies. So like mannequins or dolls, not real people. So products are things we buy. We can buy them online or in the store. Break, past tense broke. Something that falls apart, you break it. Broke is past tense. Manufacturer. This is a big word. Manufacturer. This is the company that made your product. Usually not the store you bought it in, but the company who made your product. For example, I'll find you an example. I have some ointment here. Who is the manufacturer? Oh, it's in Australia. It's a local company. But the company who made your product, that is the manufacturer. So iPhone, who is the manufacturer? Apple. So the company who made the product, that's a manufacturer. Customers, people who buy the products, customers. Cost, how much something is, like money. How much does a new iPhone cost? New iPhones? Maybe $1,000. So they're a little expensive. Quality is how good or bad something is. Test. We have to test something to make sure it's good or that we can sell it. You take tests at school to see how much you have learned. Safety, how safe something is. Impact, when two things collide or crash. This is the impact. When they hit each other, impact. All right, let's go over some more words. Drop. I think you know drop. Let something go. It falls down. To drop. Waterproof. Something that can get wet and not get damaged. We call waterproof. So umbrellas are waterproof. Some devices are waterproof. You can drop them in water. Dip. Dip is not drop. So this is drop. It's an accident. Dip is just a little bit. Put something in water just a little bit, slowly at a time. So when you're eating chips and you have cheese or something, you can dip your chips in the cheese. So dip. Tear. Tear, rip, break. Fix. If you tear a hole in your shirt, you need to fix it. So repair or fix. Okay, so we're going to listen and then we can read. I think everybody has a microphone, right? Jungho, do you have a microphone? I think we only have 3 paragraphs. Okay. Well, we only have 3 paragraphs. It's okay. So let's listen and then we can read. Page 6 and 7.
Unit 6. Vocabulary 1. Activity 1. Listen and read.
Have you ever bought a product that broke the next day? Probably not. Why is that? One reason is that it's bad for the manufacturer if their product breaks. It can cost a lot of money to replace a broken product. Also, unhappy customers tell others if a product isn't good quality. Most manufacturers test their products carefully before selling them. Cars must pass safety tests. To test a car, manufacturers put dummies, which look like humans, inside the car. Then they make the car crash. Crash tests show manufacturers what happens on impact. Toys are tested too. The torque test twists toys until they break. The drop test drops toys on the floor. Waterproof toys are dipped in water. Machines tear balloons. If something doesn't work, manufacturers fix the problem.
Okay, so manufacturers have to have tests on their products before you can buy them to make sure they work or make sure they won't break. All right, who wants to read paragraph 1? Anybody? Any volunteers? Okay, Hidong. Good. Number 2. Paragraph number 2. Yul? You can, I guess that's a response, Yul. And number 3. Aaron? Okay, good. All right, Hidong, you can read paragraph 1. Let me see if there's any words that you might need help with. Manufacturer. Manufacturer. Okay. Let me turn your mic on.
Have you ever bought a product that was the next day? Probably not. Why is that? One reason is that it's bad for the manufacturer. If their product breaks, it can cost a lot of money to replace a broken product. Also, unhappy customers tell others if a product isn't good quality.
Okay, good job, Hidong. Okay, Yul, you can read paragraph 2. So, manufacturers impact. Okay, Yul?
Most manufacturers test their products carefully before selling them. Cars must pass safety tests to test the car. Manufacturers put dummies which look like humans inside the car. Then they make the car crash. Crash tests show manufacturers what happened on impact.
Okay, good job, Yul. And the last one, Aaron. Let me see if there's words that you might need help with. Torque. Torque. Torque is this. And they squeeze and twist. Okay. What happened? He disappeared. Aaron, where did he go? He had to read and he disappeared. Sometimes that happens. I don't know. There's a problem with like Internet Explorer, and sometimes it kicks you out and you have to go back in. Oh, he had to eat dinner. Okay. All right. Well, I can read for him. Maybe he had to eat dinner. Okay, I can read for him. Toys are tested too. The torque test twists toys until they break. The drop test drops toys on the floor. Waterproof toys are dipped in water. Machines tear balloons. If something doesn't work, manufacturers fix the problem. So we can see this toy and it's being tested. This is called the torque test. I guess they twist it and stretch it to make sure it doesn't break. There's noisy people outside. Alright, let's go to the song. Page 8 and 9. There are people outside my window and they're very noisy right now. Okay, let's listen to the song Safe Buys. So when we buy products, we want to make sure they're safe. I don't know. There are people like yelling outside. Can you hear it? Yes, I don't know. Who knows why these people? I don't think it's a fight, but they're just being very noisy. Alright, let's listen to the song, Safe Buys. If we look at the picture, we can see a toy testing laboratory in Germany. Looks like a doll, like a dog, stuffed animal, and they're testing it, maybe to make sure it doesn't break. So let's listen to the song, Safe Buys. This is page number 8, track number 3.
Song. Activity 1. Listen, read, and sing.
Safe buys. Many of the things we buy are tested for safety. That's good. Products should be safe. They should be safe for you and me. When you're a customer, the products you buy shouldn't break. A manufacturer should try not to make mistakes. Is this clock waterproof? It goes tick-tock. Let's dip the clock. It's just a test to make sure everything is safe. Many of the things we buy are tested for safety. That's good. Products should be safe. They should be safe for you and me. Quality is important. Products should be safe. A factory that makes things should test everything, just in case. A dummy sits inside a car. The car speeds up. Bam! It's a crash. It's just a test to make sure everything is safe. Many of the things we buy are tested for safety. That's good. Products should be safe. They should be safe for you and me. Safe for you and me.
So a lot of products we buy are tested, and that's good because products should be safe, right? All right, let's go to the grammar, page 10. We're going to talk about reported speech using imperatives. So when we report speech, we're talking about what someone told us. And we can use that using an imperative, like to plus verb. Okay, let's go over this. Reported speech using imperatives. So what is an imperative? It's just to plus verb. To go, to do, to see, to eat, to read. It's just the to plus base form of the verb. So reported speech. When somebody says something, we usually put quotation marks. Pick up your toys. Who said this? Mom. Mom said. So usually when we write what somebody says, we use these quotation marks. But with reported speech, we don't need it. We don't need the quotation marks. We can use imperatives, so to plus verb. Mom told me to pick up my toys. So we don't need quotation marks if we use reported speech. So we have the imperative here, to pick up my toys. Pick up your toys, Mom said. This is a quotation. Reported speech, Mom told me to pick up my toys. So we're going to practice using reported speech with imperatives. Why don't you tell me, what's the last thing your mom told you to do? So Mom told me to pick up my toys, or Mom told me to... Okay, Yul, you want to give us this sentence? What did your mom tell you to do, Yul?
Mom told me to study.
Okay, Mom told me to study. Study maybe hard or a lot. Okay, good. Okay, Haerong, what did your mom tell you to do? Mom told me to... Oh, you want to type it? Mom told me to do my homework. A lot. My mom tells me to do my homework every day. So every day she says, do your homework, right? All right, what about to practice the violin? So to practice. To practice the violin. So the imperative is to practice, to do my homework. All right, Aaron, you just left last time. You had to read and you left. So why don't you do it now? Okay, Aaron, what did your mom tell you to do? Oh, Aaron, you don't have a microphone. Can you type it? My mom told me to study. Okay, Jungho, what did your mom tell you to do, Jungho? Mom told me to eat vegetables. Haerong said eat vegetables. Mothers usually say that, yes. Mom told me to eat vegetables. Mom told me to do homework. All right, let's use somebody else. Let's see. What about my friend? Maybe your friend tells you to do something more interesting than your mother. My friend told me. What did your friend tell you to do? Maybe my friend told me to play soccer together. What did your friend tell you to do? Can anybody remember? To buy something? What did you have to buy? Hidong, do you remember? Candy? Snacks? Something? Snacks. My friend told me to buy snacks. Okay. All right. Anybody else? What did your friend tell you to do? My friend told me to give them money? Well, I hope you said no. Okay, Hidong. My friend told me to play with them. All right, Aaron, what did your friend tell you to do? Oh, see their hamster. Okay. Maybe to see their hamster. Maybe come over their house and look at their hamster. See their turtle. Play a game. Okay. To play a game. Your friend has a hamster and a turtle? Well, that's pretty cool. Jungho, what did your friend tell you to do? Anything fun? No? So reported speech. Somebody told you to do something. So to plus verb. This is an imperative. Let's go back to the grammar. What page was it on? You don't have a hamster? But I thought you saw your friend's hamster, right? No, you have a hamster. Okay. You told your friend to look at your hamster. Oh, you have a lizard and turtle. Okay, Aaron has a lizard and turtle. Okay. All right, instead of the quote, put your pen in your backpack. Mom told me to put my pen in my backpack. Page 10. Don't break my toys. My brother told me not to break his toys. If it's negative, we put not before the imperative, so not to break. All right, we're going to do activity 1 together. Let me see. Number 1 is an example. Let me see. Number 2, Hidong, you can do number 2. Number 3, Jungho. You can just type if you don't have a mic. You can do number 4. And number 5, Aaron. Aaron, don't run away when you have to answer a question, okay? So number 1, look after it. We're going to use they, okay? They told me to look after it. All right. Number 2, Heidong, you want to just answer? I can turn your mic on. We'll use they. They told me to. For all of these, okay? They told me to wipe the screen after I played. Okay. maybe you're using their phone and you need to wipe the screen so it's not dirty. Okay, good job, Hae-rang. Number 3, Chung-ho. Don't take out the batteries. They told me, this is don't. They told me, Chung-ho, they told me not to do what? Not to, sometimes it takes you a minute to, I know, to type. They told me not to, okay, the batteries. Hae-rang's going to help you. They told me not to take out the batteries. Alright, Yul has number 4. They told me to not use it indoors. Okay. They told me not to use it indoors. You can say, they told me don't use it indoors, but then you need the quotes. Okay, last one. Aaron, keep it away from trees. They told me to... Aaron, number 5. They told me to... You just want to say it, Aaron? Oh, wait, you don't have a microphone. To... Where's the verb here? Keep it away from trees. Where is the verb? The infinitive is to plus the verb. Where's the verb? Keep. They told me to keep it away from trees. Okay, good job, Aaron. To keep it away from trees. Okay, let's try to guess the toys with the instructions. They told me to look after it. Look after it. Which toy? I'm not sure. Maybe let's try number 1. Number 2. Wipe the screen after you play. Which toy do you have to wipe the screen? The handphone. Maybe you get it dirty, so you need to wipe the screen. Alright, number 3. Don't take out the batteries. Which of these has batteries? I think maybe the robot. Don't use it indoors. Well, the kite, we don't use it indoors. But I think that's keep it away from trees. Maybe the drone. Don't use it indoors. You have to, drones, yeah, don't use drones indoors. It's a very bad idea. Keep it away from trees is probably the kite, because kites can get caught in trees. So number 1 must be this. What is this? Look after it. Maybe, what is that? Some sort of device. I don't know what it is. Do you know? What is this? I don't know. I've never seen this before. Maybe it's some sort of television screen? Do you know what this is? I know this is a drone, of course, and everything else, but I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's very strange. You want it? It looks cool, but I don't know what it is. But that must be number 1. Look after it. Okay, we're going to do page 11. It's the last thing we're going to do today. Oh, page 11. So we have 3 items. Your backpack, your new pen, and your bicycle. What did your friends tell you to do with your backpack? I'll give you an example. They told me to, or maybe anybody. I'll say my teacher. My teacher told me to close my backpack. Maybe it's time for class, so close your backpack. My teacher told me to close my backpack. Okay, good. Haedong had the same idea I did. Could anybody else think of a different sentence we can make with backpack? So to close my backpack, what else can we do with a backpack? Who wants to answer this? When you go to school, you need to have your backpack or carry. My mom told me to carry my backpack to school. So we can carry a backpack, we can close a backpack. Sorry, it's not straight. What else can we do to a backpack? My mom told me to, or my teacher told me to, or my friend told me to. What else can we do to a backpack? We can close it, we can carry it. Maybe we can buy a backpack. Who told you to buy a backpack? Maybe my dad. Maybe you need to buy a new backpack because your backpack is broken. Or your mother, okay. Your mother tells you to do things. My dad told me to carry my backpack home. Okay. My dad told me to carry my backpack home. Or bring my backpack home. Carry means to carry something, usually on your back, like a backpack. To bring is just to take something with you, so same thing. Bring my backpack home. Okay. What about your new pen? What can we say about our new pen? Maybe your friend needs a pen. Your friend needs to borrow your pen. My friend told me to give them my new pen. Ah, good job, Haedong. My brother told me not to lose. Good. My brother told me not to lose my new pen. Good. Good. Anyone else? What about our new pen? We can give a pen. We can lose a pen. What else can we do? Right. Okay, good. My teacher told me to write with my new pen. Good. If you want to answer it, you can. Instead of typing, if you want to answer it, it's fine. I can turn your mic on. My teacher told me to write with my new pen. I got it right. I guessed it right. Okay, last one, bicycle. What can we do with a bicycle? Maybe my brother. Let's say sister. My sister told me I had to learn how to ride a bicycle. I don't know how to ride a bicycle. So my sister told me I had to learn how to ride a bicycle. Does anybody have another sentence for bicycle? So we can learn to ride a bicycle. What else can we do? My mother told me not to get hurt. Good. Hidong. You're doing really good today, Hidong. My mother told me not to get hurt on my bicycle. Okay, good job. Anyone else? My dad told me to ride my bicycle. Okay. Outside, not inside. My dad told me to ride my bicycle outside, not inside. Okay, good. These are some really good sentences. Good job. All right, let me give you your homework. In the workbook, page 78, '78, '79, and '81. This is the grammar. So we'll check this next week. So 78, so workbook, page 78, 79, and 81. We'll check this next week. All right, we can say bye here.